Smile right quick. Do it! You scrolled on this video to do it!
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Cloud back in the building, man. And we playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I don't know nothing about this game. I looked at the little trailer. It said something about it's like I don't know, just a loop. So I don't know. I just don't know what to expect. But we're gonna play it. We're gonna see what they talking about. Never. The end is never. Whoa, what?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, my name not Stanley. My name Cloud. We
Stanley
good.
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room
Typed on the
427
keyboard, whatever they
and
told
he
him.
pushed buttons
I got all
on the
that.
keyboard.
We
Orders
get that
came
part.
to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered
Should I
it
just
so
skip this?
obvious,
Nah,
Stanley
y'all sorry.
relished
Y'all
every
probably
moment at the
don't know what this game about.
as though he had
Y'all
been
wanna
made
see.
exactly for this job.
Yo, he float in the air?
Was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh wait, I don't know about
Something
this.
that would forever change Stanley.
What are we talking
Something
about?
he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Yo,
This
it's just
complete
him, bruh?
isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And that's where I come in. Hey, come on. I was waiting for this part. Oh, so I can't type on it? Alright. Hello? Anybody here?
All of his co-workers were
What
gone.
the fuck?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yo, if this is a scary game, I will be sick. Cause why that door just shut? Why these doors just shutting behind me? It's legit nobody here, bro. Why would I press the edge button? It's sounding me typing on the keyboard.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yo, are they watching me? Is it really somebody in here? Well, these doors keep shutting. What way should I go, chat? Right is always
This was
right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Shall I restart the whole game over and go left? One take is all we doing.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Why they narrating this man's life like this? Oh, this how you crouch.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Alright, we out. My bad, we out.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Stanley ain't do that. I think Stanley went straight. Y'all think Stanley went straight, right?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
My bad, bro. But where am I? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Stanley, you got a girl? You got a girl, Stanley?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay. Alright, Stanley. We're gonna go find a lady. Hey, I got a thing against dark rooms, bro. I got it. Hey, can we go? It ain't nowhere else to go. There's light right there. Alright. We're gonna go.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't know about this one. Can we unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yo, what?
Choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of
What
being
the-
a real person.
What is this
But
game,
if used
bro?
incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Y'all
Or
eating
he
a
could
bug?
spend years of hard work
Even if it
forgetting
was
how
turned
to
into a
read.
cheeseburger, would you eat a bug
Which choice
cheeseburger?
would you make? Remember that unlike
Yeah,
here,
probably
the
already
real
is.
world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
I gotta use that one. My goodness, is it 4:30?
Excellent.
Y'all ain't give me
Making choices
time.
on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
What is that?
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Yo, that close your door thing never gets old. Am I supposed to go back in there?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
So where do I go now? Yo, who is doing that? I guess I'm just walking back to where it all began.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hey, y'all know I don't listen. What if I go back to the right door? Hey, bro, it's content, baby. We gotta do it.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
They said hurry back. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Alright, I guess I gotta go back, but really slowly. I guess it don't matter.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
This is kind of scary, y'all. Maybe I should do what he says.
Oh, useless pile of rubbish. With you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, y'all. So hear me out. I think because we're gamers, they know we're going to make the wrong decision over and over again. So what they're trying to do is beat it over our head to make the right decision. This isn't a game where you want to explore. This is a game where you want to listen to what he says so you can complete the game. Okay, if you don't listen to what he says, the game is never ending. With that being said, we're going to do the wrong thing.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Hold on, y'all.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I'm cracking up right now, bro.
Task. Just follow my lead.
Hey, yo. So how many times can I get it wrong? Y'all ain't even gonna want to see this, but how many times can I get it wrong before they be like, hey, no, I'm going right. Okay, he's sick of me.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Open the door now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, well, I mean, I can't do nothing else. Dang, why is your office so nice? Why is it wooden?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Do I really gotta say it? What was it? Stanley 115?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Nightshark 115. Why they got me saying it for if it ain't gonna work?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise you can't go on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I am. Night Shark 115.
Okay.
Get
fine, I'm
up.
not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far. Only for
Get
you
up,
to
Rock.
suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Yo, this game tripping, bro.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Hello?
Fucking with my mind, yo.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Damn.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Hey, yo.
Take as much time as you need.
Something ain't right here, yo. I don't really get it. So are we back now? And now I'm supposed to play this game again and make like different decisions? We'll do that next time. For now, we out. I might gotta do some research. I don't get this game. Peace.
I don't know where to go.